Oh, now you're ready?
Yeah, now I'm ready.
Okay.
Collin just tried to pressure me into starting the podcast before I was prepared.
No, honestly, like, what do we need to prepare for? We're just talking.
One thing about me is
You say that a lot.
Sorry.
You say one thing about me.
One thing about me is I'm not quick on my feet. Improv used to be my worst nightmare when I was in theater.
Me, an improv kid. Maybe that's just what I'm good at. It's in my blood.
My teacher would be like, "Come on, you're one of my favorite like comedic actresses on your feet. Come on, you can do it." It was literally my worst nightmare. I would be sweating in class the whole time, waiting to be called on, dreading it. Anyways, all that to say,
welcome to episode 4.
I'm Meg.
I'm Collin.
And we're the in between.
And we don't have accents.
Okay. We posted a TikTok and we got multiple comments asking us where our accents were from. We do not have accents.
I think it's just the way that you like exaggerate things.
Yeah,
and tell stories, and then the way that I mumble everything I say.
Yeah. Yes, it does sound like you're slurring 95% of the time. Yes.
That's just what I sound like.
The girl that responded back to my question was like, "Oh, you sound like you guys are from like the border, and you grew up speaking English and Spanish."
No, we're from Texas.
We are from Texas.
That's where we're from.
But I don't think we don't have like Southern accents.
No, not at all.
Like, where do we sound like we're from though?
I don't know.
I don't think. Do you have any like regional dialect things that you say?
Just y'all.
Oh,
but like I feel like more.
Oh.
Literally, sometimes words like can't come to my head. I'm like very, very slow sometimes. More. I'm glitching.
Me.
Like I've heard people say y'all. Oh my god, how do I word this?
What's the concept?
Just like I've heard more people that aren't from Texas say y'all.
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
that's what I gotta say.
Yeah.
Like for people that in California here, I like say it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a lot.
And I feel like other even sometimes in well, maybe not in Texas, but I feel like other places I was more like called out for it. Like people would be like, "Oh, y'all," but like here that's never happened.
Where have you been called out?
Good question. I don't actually know.
Oh, so you're just making that up?
No.
Actually, this leads into a concept I wanted to talk about. Is you just being a liar.
One thing about me.
Was that 5 seconds ago you said that? Was that in this take?
I used to be a pathological liar.
Used to be?
Sometimes I still do it.
Remember, I did it the other day. I don't know what I said.
Yes. Oh, what did you say?
I don't know. You asked me if I did something, and I was like, yeah.
You were like, yeah, and then 5 seconds later, he was like, wait, I actually didn't do that. I don't know why I said that.
I literally don't know why. I just like was just going on. I was like, yeah, I did that.
Well, I'll expose myself right now. Early on in my friendship with my friend Bree, for some reason, unprovoked, I lied about having gone to a Tame Impala concert before. And I genuinely don't know what possessed me, but she was like, "Have you seen them live?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then a full 10 seconds later, I was like, "Holy shit, why did I do that?" Well, I have to commit to it now. I can't just be like, "Oh," because we weren't like, well, like we were good friends.
Did she like bring up Tame Impala a lot after that?
Well, she's like mentioned it a few times, but
Does she know?
I've never told her that.
Well, that's you exposing yourself.
Because like she's brought it up a few times, but I've never been like, "Oh yeah, I just like never."
Yeah. The fact that you remember that.
No, because the second it happened, I was like, "Oh my god, I can't be like, oh, I don't know why I'm lying. I don't know why I said that." So I just had to like
go along with it.
She said something like, "Wasn't it like the best experience of your life?" And I was like, "Yeah."
No, I remember like this gives me flashbacks to when I used to go to church growing up, and like I went to church with Garrison.
Oh,
did you know
okay.
that? That's how I know him.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so like we were friends, and like he's always been into movies, and so he would always tell me about like the movies he saw, and I remember him talking to me about like I think it was Transformers, and like me has never seen Transformers. It's not my kind of movie.
No, of course.
But I remember him telling me.
And we have a technical difficulty.
You didn't get me.
I truly don't think there's ever going to be an episode where this doesn't happen. Does it need to be plugged in? If anyone is just listening, not watching, we did lose our light source.
Literally?
That series of events was truly tragic.
No, it almost felt like it was going in slow motion. That was really annoying. Anyways, if the light goes off again, it's staying off like it did that one time.
Yeah, sorry, everyone.
Okay, back to my line story.
Yes. You went to church with Garrison, and he saw Transformers.
Yeah. So he used to tell me, like, he used to talk about movies all the time, and I would always, like, go along with it. I'd seen them and be like, oh my God, yeah, it was so good. And, like, I remember myself just, like, almost, like, sweating at the thought of, like, him asking me a question about the plot of the movie.
Me. No, literally me. Why do we do that to ourselves? Like, I used to do that all the time when I was little, too.
We want people to like us.
I was about to tell a story that actually would have been mortifying, so I'm gonna switch gears.
Is it the one about you going around asking for money?
No, but I can tell that one. Oh my God, this is actually
Well, that's where
so
I thought you were going
bad.
with pathological lying.
No, that's good. I was trying to think of a good pathological lying story, and that is the pathological lying story.
No, it is. That's the one
It
you've told
is
multiple
the
times to
one.
people that
Yeah.
makes me go, I
Yeah.
don't think she should be telling that to people.
No.
Expose yourself.
I'll expose myself because, like, this is what blows my mind about this is I was such a goody two shoes. Like,
You give goody two shoes.
I was terrified to break the rules. I never, like, well, no, I did lie to my parents all the time when I was little. You know, hiding my DS under my pillow, my laptop in my bed, all of those things. I did that. But when it had to have been like late elementary school, early middle school. And I've always been a little liar, don't get me wrong, but that was kind of like when I was really losing the light again, y'all. It's going out.
Bro. I'm literally sick of it.
We're really
Like,
good at
every
this.
time I get into the gist of talking, a light goes out, and I'm like, I'm losing steam here.
We get it. We get into the groove,
I'm
and then
losing steam.
stop dead in our tracks.
Okay, continue
What
with
was
your
I
pathological
where-
line. Just honestly restart.
Okay, well, how did I start it?
You didn't even start telling the story.
No, I didn't. Okay.
Everyone's been on the edge of their
I
seats.
was explaining the timeline.
Oh, okay.
So, I've always been a liar, but I feel like it was really bad. Like my parents just like to say I had an overactive imagination, but I feel like they kind of fed into it a little bit. So by the time I was like late elementary school, like maybe like 6th grade, it was quite bad. Like I was really just lying through my teeth all the time, unprovoked. And I didn't really see anything wrong with it. And not only did I have one of my friends convinced that I was a mermaid, and likewise, I fully believed her. She sat out at 5th grade field day to avoid getting wet because she was going to turn into a mermaid.
What'd she tell the teachers?
Huh?
What'd she tell the teachers?
I'm not sure, but she fully sat on a bench while the rest of us played in the water, so...
You
fully
played in the
committing-
water?
I did. I had given it up at that point. She fully committed to the bit.
Oh, she committed.
Anyways, also around that time, I was very, like, I've always been an animal girl.
Yeah.
And I started a neighborhood club called the JAA, the Junior Animal Activists. And one of our primary goals was to purchase a shed to go in my backyard to house any stray animals that we found.
Okay.
Like a little shelter.
Yeah.
Because, 8 and 9-year-olds can definitely run an animal shelter on their own. And I asked my parents to buy the shed for me. That was $500 to $700, and they said no. And I was like, darn, I'll have to come up with the money some other way. So I made little flyers that said that we were raising money to donate to the ASPCA, and I went door to door in my neighborhood and asked for donations. And I was given bags full of change. I collected a decent amount of money.
Not enough for your shed?
Well, decent for a 9 or 10-year-old, being maybe $40.
Yeah.
Did not purchase a shed, but did keep the money.
Of course. Been a liar since 11.
No, it's literally tragic. Like, I have so many stories. And hand in hand with that, I was also a klepto.
You're really making yourself not sound good right now.
I just had a really spicy childhood. Like,
What happened?
well, not only did I steal money from the family of the woman that babysat me when I was like 5 and 6. And then she was like, one day when my mom came to pick me up, she was like, you need to tell your daughter to stop taking my daughter's things or I'm going to stop taking care of her. But then, actually, it doesn't really get worse. I was just a klepto. I stole Barbie clothes from my cousins because they had never-ending buckets of Barbie clothes. And I didn't because I was told no a lot as a kid and I had to earn things. But they had buckets of Barbie clothes. So I was like, who's going to notice?
Did they notice?
Yes. And instead of just putting it in with my Barbie clothes, I hid it in my underwear drawer, and my mom found it and was like, where did you get this from? It was a sparkly jacket, sparkly see-through jacket, and with fur on the cuffs of the sleeves.
I kind of see it.
Right. And my mom was like, I didn't buy this for you. Where did you get this? And I was like, oh, Kristen and Ashley gave it to me. And she was like, are you lying to me right now? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, okay, well, you're going to return it and apologize to them next time you see them. So I did have to do that. I also stole...
if I lie, I get away with it.
No, I also stole a bunch of empty gift cards from the Dillard's rack because I thought gift cards had preloaded money on them.
You really thought? You thought you were doing
I really did. I was like 7 or 8. And
See,
I've
never stolen from stores or anything.
That's the only time I stole from a store. And when my mom looked in my purse when we got home, she was like, "You're taking these back." And I was like,
"Okay, that's embarrassing." I'm just not a stealer. It's not in my blood.
I don't know what it was that always possessed me to like take things because I had things. It's not like I was deprived.
Yeah.
But I wanted to take things that
Interesting.
I didn't have. I know.
Not starting out this episode, you talking about how all your red flags in the first 10 minutes.
I'm really painting my elementary school self as a just glowing little perfect angel.
Leading in from your red flags growing up.
Oh, now that we've established that I was a weirdo.
No, we've established that you were weirdo growing up. I'm going to talk about how you're a weirdo now.
Oh, why am I scared?
Because your ass doesn't brush your teeth at night.
Oh my God, this again. It's not like I'm
it's gross.
It's not like
it's literally actually disgusting to me.
It's not like I'm like, oh, I'm not going to brush my teeth. I just don't have a nighttime routine. Like, I'm so chaotic at night. A lot of times I, like, forget to
You're
wash
not chaotic at night. You're in your room doing nothing.
But that's what I mean. Like, I do random things on random nights.
No.
I'm talking about once the door is closed and you can't see me
I go straight to brush my teeth after I shut the door.
I don't.
See, that's weird.
I don't have a nighttime routine. I do whatever feels right in the moment. And sometimes that means laying down in bed immediately and not washing my face or brushing my teeth. But it's not like I'm like, I don't believe in brushing my teeth before bed. It's just sometimes it doesn't happen.
No, not sometimes.
No, yeah.
No.
No, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you never do it.
Listen,
that's
I
icky
just don't
to me.
Have routines.
Even
I know I can't be alone.
What does that mean?
Like, I know I'm not the only one that goes to sleep without brushing my teeth sometimes.
But it's not sometimes.
It is.
I feel like it's all the time.
It's not.
Like, before even I had a face routine at night, which, like, I've started in the past, like, 2 years, I always brushed my teeth at night.
Okay, this is going to make me sound even more disgusting.
Yes, continue.
I didn't brush my teeth. Like, I brushed my teeth so sporadically in middle school. Like, brushing my teeth and washing my face. Like, you would be, if you knew me in middle school, you would be so proud of how far I've come with my routines. Because I literally didn't have one. Like, and I literally didn't have one at all. I went to the dermatologist and I was like, why do I have acne? And she was like, do you wash your face morning and night? And I was like, yes. No.
Liar.
No. But I've never had a cavity. So.
When's the last time you went to the dentist, though?
I mean, it was before the pandemic, but still.
Queen.
That's
almost 3 years.
But still, I was in college by that point. I've never had a cavity.
The way we eat here, I'm surprised.
No, I've eaten like that my whole life. And I don't have cavities, so I have some. I'm not a caveman. Okay, I brush my teeth. I brush my teeth. I brush my teeth every morning.
Okay, let me get this straight. You don't brush your teeth. You don't wash your face. You steal and you lie.
I brush my teeth and wash my face. I just don't have a nighttime routine.
Anyways, let's get into pop culture updates.
The pop culture corner.
I'm tired of
coming for you. I feel really exposed right now.
No, it's the fact that, like, when people listen to this episode, like, the first 15 minutes they hear is just going to be me harping on you.
Yeah.
And then we'll finally get into the
pop culture. To the pop culture of the week.
The stuff people really care about.
Right, of course.
Okay,
of course.
So something that's been happening that I want to talk about specifically is the Demi Lovato Renaissance.
Okay, absolutely. Let's get into it.
I don't exactly know why Cool for the Summer started trending again on TikTok. I know it's because of that movie, but, like, the song's not even in that movie.
Wait, what movie?
The movie I sent you the TikTok, it has Sebastian Stan and, is it Daisy Edgar Jones?
Yeah, wait, she has a song in it?
No, it's like them doing that dance from the movie, and someone put Cool for the Summer over it on TikTok.
That's Cool for the Summer? For some reason, that didn't register, because, like,
that's why I sent it to you.
No, I know. Like, I've seen it everywhere.
Yeah.
That clip. But I guess, like, that one part, it didn't click for me, because it's not the chorus.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
it didn't
it's
click
the
for
bridge.
me that's Cool for the Summer.
And it's, like, slow down.
Whoa, that's so weird.
That's why it's trending.
Oh, my God, I didn't even realize is that? Wow, TikTok does wonders.
No, it really does.
It blows up songs like crazy.
No, but the thing is, like, that song was like my shit in 2015. Let me get this right.
Mm-hmm.
I was a junior in high school when that came out. I literally remember I was on my way to the dermatologist listening to it for the first time.
What a distinct little memory that is.
Do you not like remember moments when you listen to a song for the first time? Like a song, like, or an album that came out? Like, I feel like you can get that with like Taylor.
Oh, every Taylor Swift album I know where
or
I
like
was
when like a big song
to
like that came out that I was like really bopping to.
Yeah.
Like Cool for the Summer.
Yeah, of course.
Which was my anthem, a bi anthem.
Oh, absolutely.
Like I remember listening to it very vividly, but like that was almost over 7 years ago.
Yeah, and it's having a resurgence.
It's having its
crazy.
Lizzo Truth Hurts moment.
Yeah. Dang, go off, Demi.
No, I'm really proud of them.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the I'm ready for the rock vato era.
No, and something's coming.
No, something's coming. If you've seen the
It's in the works.
If you've seen the snippets that I've been sending you, because sometimes I feel like when I send you stuff, you don't listen to it.
It depends. If it's Lana related, probably not. But
did you see the stuff that I sent you about Taylor's
the
song?
Lanification of Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in my notes to talk about today.
Okay, perfect lead in. Perfect lead in.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm really, really excited for Carolina. Taylor Swift wrote a song for the soundtrack of Where the Crawdads Sing, the movie that's coming out in July, starring Daisy Edgar Jones and two white men that look genuinely identical. Don't understand what's going on in the
Hollywood loves to do that
in the casting room. Like, I if I was watching the trailer, not having read the book, I would be like, that's one guy. There's two of them. They just look the same.
I skipped the trailer and went straight to the Taylor Swift part.
Fair. But the song, it's so good. But like when I was listening to it, when she's down in her alto range, she sounds like Lana. Like especially with like the like weird like like the style that she was singing it in.
I told you Lana's an inspiration.
I don't even know what to say.
I mean, you literally said the Lanification of Taylor Swift.
Well, I don't know.
Implying that it's Lana inspired.
Well, okay. I'm not gonna make any statements for Taylor saying if it was or wasn't inspired by Lana, because who am I? Maybe it was, but
like the fact that you think it's inspired by Lana,
no,
like,
I don't think it.
Or no, not
I just think it sounds like
the
her.
fact that you think it sounds like her. It just gives proof to Lana's, what's the word I'm looking for? Influence on the music industry.
Collin thinks that Lana Del Rey invented cowboy boots. He was like, Lana Del Rey brought the cowboy boot back.
She did. She brought back the Western aesthetic. Like, it was gross. Like, anyone who lives in... Oh, actually, I'm not going to say that. But, like, people in the South, like, that Western aesthetic is not cute to me. I don't think it's actually cute at all.
Well, right, yeah.
But, like, Lana...
some of her outfits are just giving Southern...
But, like, Lana, like, brought it back in an edgy aesthetic way. Like, you want cowgirl boots?
I do.
Because of Lana.
No, just because they're cute.
Nope, because of Lana. You actually just don't know this, but like it's just been like it's been passed down to you through people.
Right.
That it's Lana influence. Just letting you know.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks. I was wondering where that was coming from.
I mean, I'm literally not lying.
No, genuinely, if someone can do a research paper and find out if Lana genuinely brought back the cowboy boot, I'll be so impressed.
She made the Western aesthetic what it is today.
I don't know if you can make a statement that broad, babe.
I am. I literally am. And people will agree.
I'll give it to you because I have no proof to dispute it.
Perfect. I love when you concede.
But I don't know if y'all can tell. I'm not the biggest Lana Del Rey fan.
She's not, and it's absolute blasphemy.
Collin spends every waking moment of his life trying to convince me that I should
like her.
Well, I feel
like there's just artists that I have to defend their work. And that's honestly all I have to say here.
I mean, that's me with Taylor, so I respect it, but...
Like, if I was coming for Taylor right now, you'd be defending her.
Oh, absolutely.
You'd be defending her songwriting abilities, all of that.
Oh, yeah, on my life.
So that's just what I feel like I have to do for Lana.
And I respect that, which is why I gave it to you.
She's a poet.
Sure, yeah.
And she invented the cowboy boot. Lana Del Rey invents cowboy boots. That's a headline. Anyways. Update from last week's episode that I feel like I need to touch on is that I have... Okay, so I know Club Penguin was shut down.
Oh,
But there's this website called Club Penguin Rewritten, and it's literally just the same thing.
Yeah.
And actually, a lot of people were on it when I was on it. Like, let's get that straight. I was on it on Thursday, St. Patrick's Day, and, like, the whole island was decorated for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, I love they still do that.
Like, stuff is still happening. But anyway, I took your advice.
Uh-huh.
And I did some role playing on Club Penguin with our friend Crystal.
Fulfilling the part of your childhood that you missed out on.
No, and so at first I went to the pet shop
Mm-hmm.
and I had a whole mommy Pookie.
Mm-hmm. The Pookie.
I was a
Since
Pookie.
we posted a TikTok about the Club Penguin thing, and people have
It
been
actually blew up.
commenting. People have been commenting, literally unearthing so many memories. So just so you know, the terminology, it's Pookie, Biggie, and then for the mom, you either called her a mumu or a mwamwa.
So I wasn't a part of this, so I actually still don't know the lingo. But I was literally like amazed at the fact that when I went into the pet shop, people were like, Pookie question mark? And then like I went back to someone's igloo and they were like, okay, let's start role playing. They were like, okay, mommy's gonna go make dinner. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? And then I went to the pizza parlor and I was having a full-blown conversation with someone at a table at the pizza parlor about Radiohead and Clairo. And I was like, who is this on the other side?
Like, what's your favorite Clairo song?
And you know what? I told him, blouse. And then someone was literally, it was me. It was me. That was literally singing Adele at the piano.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what? Go back on Club Penguin. It's a lot of fun. Go have sex.
Absolutely. Oh, and I do want to add another thing that was
Zwinky?
unearthed. Well, the real ones know Zwinky, so let me know.
What is Zwinky? Yeah. Genuinely, when you said that, I didn't know what you were talking about. I was like, what the fuck is a Swinky?
I sent it to one of my friends because somebody commented and was like, no, Zwinky. Zwinky was where it was happening. And I was like, oh my God. Literally, if there was a single website where you could create an avatar and go and talk to people on it, I was on it. I shit you not. Zwinky, somebody else commented, Pixie Hollow.
Oh, yeah,
apparently the roleplay was happening in Pixie Hollow as well.
Anything but Pixie Hollow.
Neopets.
Okay, yeah. I was on Neopets though.
Yeah, and
but I don't remember. There was a part of no roleplay on Neopets.
Well, apparently, according to the people.
No, I was no.
According to the people, there was.
It's so weird to me.
Also, one comment. I don't even know if I told you this, but one comment. She literally said, "I did this on Words with Friends." I replied and I said, "Genuinely, what?" Somebody else replied and said, "No, because this has been haunting me for an hour. I had to come back and ask what you meant by this."
No, I don't understand. Like it's not like a game like that.
No, there is a chat feature though, I guess. So like,
so
go
you
off.
Like you just play a game with someone random and then just start chatting them and like sexting them on Words with Friends.
Yeah.
Wait, do you remember Trivia Crack?
Yes.
Should we start playing again?
Yes.
Will you play me?
Huh?
Will you actually play me?
Yeah.
I'm so good at it.
I sense a challenge.
It's a challenge too.
Every night at midnight, Collin and I play each other at Wordle and Okay.
Every night, me and Mick play each other at Wordle and Taylor, and we're always trying to beat each other. We have like some competitive nature between us.
We do.
But honestly, I feel like it pushes us.
Yeah.
Because like if we were both like with each other, like where would the motivation come from? Nothing.
Well,
we wouldn't challenge each other.
A lot doesn't get done anyways.
No, nothing. But I feel like some stuff gets done creatively because we have different opinions, different perspectives on things. We challenge each other.
Oh, absolutely, we do.
And so I will challenge you to Trivia Crack because I think it was junior year in high school that it was like really blowing up, and I would like always play it in class.
People, I feel like I can remember people, but I mean, we weren't allowed to have our phones out after tests, so I don't know if that's right. But I feel like I can remember people playing it after tests, like while waiting for everyone to finish, and everyone be playing each other.
You know what? I'm bringing it back.
Absolutely, as you should.
Harry announced a new album.
Oh my God, I wrote that down to talk about too.
We gotta stop writing on the same things.
I did not buy into the Door Instagram account.
See, I literally found out about the Door Instagram account yesterday, but then I was told that he's releasing something this week, and then he literally posted the day after that. So
yeah, it's been all over Dumois for the last she's been talking about how he has had
I knew something was coming soon.
And she mentioned something about it being this week, so I was expecting it. So I don't know why I didn't believe the Door theory. Which, by the way, if you're not a chronically online person like we are, there was an Instagram account that appeared that was like doors. Somebody was posting a picture of a door every day at 11 a.m. or something, and each door had was cracked a little bit, and you could see some kind of pattern on the inside. And people were like, "This is Harry." And I was like, no, but I'm dumb because before his last album, he did that whole Aroda marketing campaign thing.
What's that?
It was he made a whole tourism Instagram page that said "Welcome to Aroda," because it was supposed to be adore you, adore backwards, and it was because adore you was the
No, it wasn't.
Adore You the lead single?
No, Lights Up was.
Oh, Well, maybe it was before the whole album, and that was just how he was gonna.
Yeah.
Because then the music video was set in a rota for "Adore You," like
Oh,
when he's like
interesting.
walking through
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
like
yeah.
yeah. So but he did like that whole marketing thing before, where people found the Eroda Instagram account. And they were like, "This is Harry," and I was like, "How do you know that?"
Oh, I saw a TikTok talking about like how he's been um hinting at like take me home or like going
Mm,
home.
like at the end of his last concert when he was like, "One more time, like send me home," or
Apparently he
something.
says like he like Mad was telling me he says that like at like the end of a lot of concerts recently. And
Oh,
then
but
when
I
he
think that's
and then
cute.
when he wore the Dorothy costume, because what did she
Oh,
say?
this little genius
No,
man. There's
yeah.
no place like
Yeah.
home.
Yeah. And he like said that at the
Okay,
concert.
we love an Easter egg.
So apparently he's been planning it. It's been in the works for obviously a while.
Yeah.
So
Oh, wait, that's so
so I
cute.
thought that was cute.
Yeah. Oh, a little planner.
I'm interested to see what the concept of Harry's house is.
Yeah, Colin is a hater and doesn't like the album cover.
I don't like I I just like love a really good album cover.
And that's valid.
I'm a sucker for one.
Absolutely.
Like I'm trying to think of like my favorite
I
album
mean,
cover.
Harry Styles, the album, like his.
Oh, I'm trying to think of like my favorite album cover though. I mean, I think Lord Melodrama is a beautiful album cover.
Oh, yeah, it is.
And
It's really good.
and Norman fucking Rockwell.
I will admit,
is
that's a
is
really
a
good.
really good album
It's a really
cover.
good album cover.
I want to recreate that so bad somehow.
Colin wants to rent a sailboat. So that he can have Norman
If anyone
fucking
has a
Rockwell
sailboat.
photo
Okay, wait.
shoot.
Speaking of music, I have to give a shout out to my LA band Wallows dropping an album this week.
Yes,
Because
sir.
I have been a stan since 2017.
Let him know.
I've been following them
Let 'em know.
since Dylan on 13 Reasons Why.
Oh, Colin, let the world know. He is the biggest 13 Reasons Why stan.
I thought you were going to say I'm the biggest
exists.
Wallace fan.
No.
But I am the biggest 13 Reasons Why fan. Like, I think every single year since the first season has come out, which came out in 2017, I've rewatched the first season.
Honestly, impressive.
So I've rewatched it 4 times,
Whoa.
the first season. And it's like coming up that like I need to watch it this year.
Right, of course.
I feel like it's just like one of those things that I watch through to like literally go through it.
Yeah, when you need to like catharsis it out.
No, it's literally
know?
the it's literally the it's literally the catharsis I need.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Hannah Baker. I love Kathleen Langford. Love Dylan Minnette. Anyways, Dylan Minnette, Wallows, new album, Tell Me It's Over, coming out Friday.
Yes.
We do have tickets to see.
We're seeing them and the Regrets.
The fact this pisses me off. I don't know if I've ever told you this. I've had tickets to Wallows 3 times and not been able to go.
Why?
Have I not told you this?
No.
So the first time I was supposed to see them, I don't remember.
Okay.
But I know I had tickets 3 times. The second time it was a New Orleans show, and Hunter couldn't go with me because something was happening, and I had no one else to go with me, and so I just didn't go.
That sucks.
And so like it was on like a Thursday, and like I couldn't get anyone to go. Oh, the first time it was in Oklahoma. It was in Oklahoma City.
Why are you buying tickets in different states?
I don't know. I don't know what the situation was, but I had tickets to the Oklahoma City show.
Uh-huh.
And that time Hunter couldn't go with me either. He had something.
Orlando City is a far drive from Houston.
Well, we were in College Station.
Still.
It was like a 7-hour drive.
Yeah. It's not that far from Dallas.
And then
but-
New Orleans is like an 8-9 hour drive.
Yeah.
So both of those I had to miss because Hunter couldn't go and I couldn't find anyone else to go with.
Yeah.
And so the third time I was like, okay, I'm finally seeing them in Houston. I'm not missing this one. And then COVID happened and the tour got canceled.
Rough.
So I
Big
have had tickets for them 3 times, and now we have tickets for them a 4th time. And of course I have an assignment, a presentation that night for class.
And I'm coming in from out of town the day before, so.
But we are not missing it.
No.
I will be in line. I will be in the front. I'm not missing my 3 kings. We 3 kings.
And
and my queens.
And the Regrets, which if you don't know, the Dylan is he considered the lead singer of Wallows?
I wouldn't say there's like a lead singer.
Okay, well Dylan, one of the singers.
Just one of the band members.
Yes.
Because they all sing now.
Do they all?
Yeah, Cole.
Oh my god, I didn't know
Cole
that.
sang on Remote on 2 songs in Remote.
Wait, cute. We love multi-talented.
No, they're
I almost
literally.
just said multi-talented kings, and I'm trying to phase it out of my vocabulary.
You're trying to phase out Kings and Queens?
Yes, I say it too
I haven't done the
much.
thing once on this.
Wait, let me finish my thought.
Okay, let's finish about Wallows first.
For those of you that don't know, Dylan Minnette, star of 13 Reasons Why, and one of the band members of Wallows, and Lydia
Lydia Knight.
Knight from The Regrets are dating, and they are.
Did I send you that she's on one of the songs on the album?
Yeah, like she's gonna be on one of the songs on.
I don't know if
Wallows'
she's
new
just
album.
like backing vocals or like actual feature.
Well, he said Lydia sings with me, so I'm feeling feature.
Okay, I love that
Like
for them.
little,
They already
little
have a song
duet.
together.
Do they?
It's a Christmas song.
Wait, that's cute. Wait, oh my god, I knew that. I've
It's
definitely
cute.
listened to it.
I feel like they
before.
might sing it just because like they're both on it together.
Yeah.
Well, it's Dylan feature like it's The Regrets featuring Dylan Nat.
So since the two groups are friends, because linked
Yeah.
by Dylan and Lydia, we're assuming that they're gonna do a lot of joint slays.
Oh, yes,
At the concert.
We are expecting joint slays from The Regrets and Wallows.
Like we don't think it'll just be like an opening and then
No.
like,
I think
it'll be
they're like. Oh my god, I hit my mic. I saw Demi Lovato and Nick Jonas do like a thing like that on tour once, so that's kind of what I'm expecting from them. And also, I just really want to be friends with them.
Yeah.
Like they're our age.
Yeah, they hang out with Olivia Rodrigo all the time. Not saying that makes it any more accessible to us, but like
it actually makes it less accessible to us.
She's younger than us.
But like, I just feel like we could be really good friends with them. Like,
we would vibe.
I love their aesthetic. I want Dylan's closet.
Oh yeah, he has
I think
some
the inner klepto in you might come out in me.
Oh, and you'll just like
and I'll steal all of his clothes.
You'll pull a Maddie from Euphoria and
no, because literally Dylan Minette has the best fashion I've ever
Really?
Like he is like my fashion goal.
No way.
Yeah, I think he got me into like fashion like
that.
that.
Wait, that's so cute.
He is like
we love a fashion inspiration.
No,
moment.
he is my fashion inspiration. Like I like had like regular high top docs for the longest time, and I was like, something feels wrong about this. But then Dylan introduced me to the low top
to the Oxfords,
and I was like, this is a better look for me. And so I just have to give shout out to Dylan Minette for teaching me the ways of fashion. And,
thanks, Dylan.
And I also love you, Brayden.
And also, we live in Los Angeles. If you want to hang out,
we live very close to y'all.
If you want to hang out sometime, if you like, we could use more friends.
I feel like they're just like around LA a lot.
We could come hang out sometime.
No, like.
Also,
maybe get them on the podcast. Dylan Minette's sitting right there.
Everyone's an in between. Everyone's an in between.
They're our age, right?
Yeah, they're only a little bit older.
Yeah. Actually, I think
in-between.
Dylan is our age. I think.
No way.
Or Lydia's our age.
think
Lydia's younger than us.
No way.
Yeah.
I always just feel like I'm so much younger than every famous person.
No, but I feel like Wallows is they're also in betweens.
So Wallows, this is your formal invitation to come be on this podcast in our dinky little apartment. We'll buy mics for you.
Man, dinner. I'm sweating thinking about it.
No, how would we handle ourselves?
I don't know. My jacket's actually coming off.
Well, we turned off all the fans for the ambient noise this time, so it is literally like 90 degrees in here right now. No, but
genuinely, what would you do if like we had someone on the podcast that was like semi-famous or like that you like looked up to in such a way?
Well, for some reason, like when people started like tagging like Brittany Broski in the comments of our TikTok, I was like,
did you get anxiety?
Yes, because I was thinking, oh my god, like I would have to like try like
what if you had to interact with her?
Well, like I would be fine doing it over comments, but like I would want to try and like I love her, like I would love to hang out with her, love to be like her friend in her friend group, love to have her on the podcast, etc., etc. So I started thinking about it, and I was like,
us with 30 followers begging for these celebrities to be on the podcast.
Come on, guys, we'll take anyone. We're not begging, but kind of. But anyways, I was just thinking, like, what would we even do if she came in, like, our apartment, a shoebox? She would walk in and be like, "Oh, this is nice."
Wait, is that TikTok?
Mm-hmm. This is you? This is nice.
Mm-hmm. All 500 square feet. Yes, Domino. Okay, but to my tick that I've been...
yes, that we started to mine like recently. Okay, we were talking about this last night. We tend to pick up the habits of people that we're around.
Which I figure like a lot of people do.
Most people do, yeah. I am severely
whoever I live with,
easily
like
influenced.
I'm definitely like taking some of their lingo.
Yes. When my friends came and visited for my birthday, they left speaking like us. And once they got to the airport, Maddie turned to Kat and said, "Listen, wait, what did she say? Oh, she said, girl has to go. Babe can stay, but girl has to go."
It was literally like when Crystal here, when she was saying coochie meow meow, like every 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Like that needed to go.
Yeah.
Some things just need to go.
When they were here, it was coochie meow meow, Queenie,
Queenie has stayed.
Girl and babes.
Queenie prevails.
Queenie prevails. But like last year, 2021, like Queen became my word, and it was really annoying because I would say it to everyone all the time in
Yeah.
every sentence, and I phased it out completely. And then you entered the apartment like last month, and you were like, "I'm bringing Queen back," and he did, and now it's ingrained in me, and I can't make it stop. Like I was editing the podcast episode from last week. I was saying it every other sentence. Like it's honestly
I think
tragedy.
we've gotten better recently, at least.
Yeah.
But my most recent one, I'm done bad.
I'm actually really impressed that you haven't done it.
No, I think
yet.
it's just because I've been like talking so much and like I'm not like in my natural like habitat.
I also feel like it's when you're like maybe like stressed about something or like annoyed or like I
Yeah.
don't know. It just like comes out like it's like almost like a not condescending but like a sarcastic tick. Like it's like because like
Low-key,
adding it makes the sentence before like
some like a joke.
Yeah. Anyways, please demonstrate it because I can't.
No, I can't even do it now because I feel like I like lost it already.
Well, he makes this weird laughing sound.
Okay, I picked it up from a friend.
After every sentence. And I kid you not. Yesterday, it was after every single sentence.
Sometimes I just can't stop myself.
I was like, girl, are you okay?
I'm gonna try to do it, but like I can't, like I'm literally thinking about it too much to do it.
Like what if the sentence was like,
give me like
the camera's about to die.
The camera's about hold on. I have to like talk normally. I can't be like laughing. I think the camera's about to die.
Yep, that's it. That was a bit of an exaggerated one, but that's it. That is what he's been doing.
That was kind of what I've been doing.
That's it. It's almost like self-deprecating in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
But like I picked it up from someone.
Yeah.
And it's not my fault.
Yeah.
So you can't hate on me for it.
Well, I'm not the biggest fan of it. No offense to anyone that does it, but Collin,
Brady, she's saying she hates it.
Listen, Brady, no offense, but you got this man doing it after every single sentence.
I've been better on the podcast, and that's all that matters.
And now I know
you have to deal with it.
Now I know
that
I'm
you capable.
Now I know you can stop yourself, so I will be raising my expectations.
The way I still have more, like I feel like more pop culture stuff to talk about,
like
and
what?
we're like 40 minutes into the episode.
Oh my god! Well, I mean, I don't really have anything else, so hit me.
Wait, so any thoughts on Rachel Zegler? Because so much stuff has been happening around her.
Yes.
For people who don't know, she was literally the lead actress of West Side Story that just came out. And she was not invited to the Oscars, even though that West Side Story has had 7 nominations.
It's an Oscar-nominated film.
Even for Best Picture, and she was not nominated, even though her co-star Ansel Elgort was nominated.
Invited.
What did I say?
Nominated.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wasn't invited or nominated.
Or nominated.
She didn't get either.
Yeah, she wasn't invited, but Ansel was, which that's controversial in and of itself.
Which I haven't even really heard anyone talking about that at all.
Because they like excluded him from their marketing entirely because of like the allegations against him and stuff. But then they're gonna invite him to the Oscars. Like I'm confused about the switch.
Anyway, someone asked her what she was wearing, and she was like, "Oh, I wasn't invited, but I'll be watching from my couch supporting the movie." And then everyone was like, "Oh my god, like she's such a what's it called? Oh, yeah."
People like I started seeing like tweets like of people being like, you wouldn't get this information out of me in a million years.
Oh, yeah,
or like how like she's so like young and new to the industry. How dare she make like demands like this kind of attitude? Like she's literally
first of all, it wasn't a demand.
No, she was just like she just told someone she wasn't going and then said like she had tried her hardest to make it happen. Like if it was me, obviously I'd say something like I want to go.
She was prompted like to ask, like someone asked her what she was wearing.
And you're gonna act like if you weren't invited to one of the biggest events of the year and you had a way to potentially make it happen, you're gonna act like you wouldn't take advantage of that. You're gonna act like you wouldn't.
She's the lead actress.
You wouldn't slip a word in to try and get the public to help you. Like there's nothing wrong with that.
No, you know what? And she did, and now she's presenting an award. So
yes,
kudos to her.
Like, and everyone, and then people were like,
also
they're having to like what?
I don't like that I just said kudos.
Kudos to her. I'll say it again.
I don't like the word kudos.
I like it. Kudos to her.
Kudos to Rachel Zegler.
Kudos to Rachel Zegler. And also, like people started to be like, oh, she had to like she forced people to like rearrange her shooting schedule and stuff, which I do think that's kind of inconvenient, but like
I feel like it's one night.
It's one night. Like she should have been invited in the first place. Like it's not going to kill anyone.
Wait, how is she already shooting the Snow White?
I actually don't know. I didn't even think of that. Like I guess I mean they already cast it, so it makes sense that they would start.
Who's directing it?
Girl, you asking the wrong person.
I really am.
All I know is Rachel Zegler and who did they cast? Gal Gadot.
Yeah, she needs to go somewhere.
Sorry, Gal Gadot, but
Queen.
You need to go somewhere. Loved you in Wonder Woman 1.
Not Wonder Woman 1.
Wonder Woman 2? Should have been left in the
I
drafts.
feel weird ever since I took on my jacket that my spoon is out to play.
Oh, is it out?
I mean, I'm in.
Look at this tattoo and tell me what you think it is.
Well, I have to hold my arm like this. Anyways, I have a light pole tattoo on my arm.
One time he broke it out in a meeting that we were in, and
I didn't break it out. I was literally just sitting.
The guy next to him said, "Oh, cool. Is that an oar?"
That was the first blow, and I haven't really taken any blows since then. Like
until the spoon.
Until someone thought it was a spoon. A spoon? I mean, I guess.
I mean, it's kind of giving spoon. It's not entirely clear what it is. I'm gonna be honest.
No, but I can't afford to get it detailed right now. But I'd really like to. But now I'm very self-conscious about having it out because I'm like, people think this is a fucking spoon or oar.
All that matters is that you know what it is.
Honestly, Queen, it's giving spoon. I have a spoon!
Not a spoon tattoo. It's okay. You'll get it fixed one day.
One day when I have enough money.
Yeah. Anything else pop culture for me?
Just that Miley Cyrus is a queenie.
We're in our mother's daughter era.
Whatever that means, we are in our mother's daughter
era.
Now
like,
you
don't fuck with my freedom.
I came up to get me some.
Evil.
I'm nasty, I'm evil, honey.
What's another lyric?
Must be something in the water.
Out in the bayou, yeah.
Must be something in the water, or that I'm my mother's daughter.
Like, we go through eras. Like, so once upon a time, it was the menace era. Once upon a time, it was the lover era. Now, it is the mother's daughter era.
But I'm also in my cool for the summer era.
And I love that for you. I, however, am attempting to be in my mother's daughter era. It hasn't kicked off quite yet.
Wait, I need to mention, because last week you were like... I
shouldn't have said that.
I know you shouldn't have. Last week you were like, oh, I'm going to go on 10 dates, blah, blah.
I said in that episode that I wasn't promising by next episode that it would happen.
But I don't... Have you talked to anyone since last episode?
I, have swiped on some people, but... No.
Okay, so tonight after this episode, we're looking through it.
Okay.
Because it's time. You need to go on a date. This weekend's kind of busy.
This weekend we're busy.
Next weekend you're not, though.
That's true. I'll do it next weekend.
Yeah. Okay, so next weekend you're going on a date. So you have time. You can either talk to someone leading up to it, or you can do like a last minute thing, which I feel like you could either could be fine.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you can be talking to someone for a while and like kind of catch a vibe over text before you're like, do you want to hang out? Or you can just be like immediately like cut to the chase, be like, you want to hang out? Both are gross.
Both. The thing is, like,
both are actually disgusting.
Like, yes, I started like looking last week and like swiping, but like every single person, like, no offense if you're on the dating apps in Los Angeles, but every single person that I came across, I was like, like, also every person that I matched with, I was like, ugh.
I just have a weird thing of like realizing someone's on a dating app like gives me the ick, and
no,
then
valid.
I'm like, bye.
But the thing is, like, everyone feels that way about dating apps. Like, the reason I feel like I've just been waiting around for my meet cute. Like, I want to meet someone. I want to meet someone normally.
Queen, we have all been waiting around for our meet cute.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's why everyone feels that way about you. Did the laugh thing? You did it. You did it.
I noticed it. I caught it.
Anyways,
no, we're all waiting around for our meet cute.
We're all waiting for our meet cute. So that's why everyone feels that way about dating apps. You know,
we're not getting our meet cute. I'm breaking into us now.
I mean, you never know.
No, I'm breaking the news.
I feel like the meet cutes happen when you least are expecting them / wanting them. So,
but like, when are you not gonna want to meet cute?
If I'm like in my, after I've gone on some dates and I'm in my I want to be single for me era, you know?
Oh, I love the eras.
You know?
Oh, what era should I be in? I'm in a tough pickle.
Get back to us next time on what era you've settled on.
There could be a third option that could come up in the past week.
There's so many.
If Wallows' new album could just be my new era, like my tell me that it's over era. I got a question for you.
Yes.
Actually, I don't. The only reason I'm asking you this question is so that you can ask me the question.
Oh, what is
So actually, let's just skip me asking you the question.
And so I can ask you?
Yeah, and you just ask me what my highlight of the past week was.
Oh, what was your highlight of the past week?
Well, it wasn't watching Alvin and the Chipmunks' Squeakquel. And that's all I kind of wanted to say on that.
Just wanted the world to know you watched the Squeakquel?
I kind of just wanted the people to know that the Alvin and the Chipmunks' Squeakquel is awful.
One day he sent me a series of texts that said, watching Mike's Mike, nothing sounds good. Might watch the Squeakquel. And then I didn't hear from him for 4 hours because he took a nap instead.
No, I was threatening to watch the Squeakquel. And you know what? The next day I did. And it was literally so much worse than I expected. And I've just heard worse things about Alvin and the Chipmunks Chipwrecked and Alvin and the Chipmunks The Road Chip.
I mean, think about Alvin and the Chipmunks, the road trip.
And so I'm actually kind of terrified to watch this, but I think maybe we should.
I think you have to at this point. You already got it. You already kicked it off with the Squeakquel.
Anything but the Squeakquel and the road trip.
Like, there's literally no other choice. If there's one thing I can respect, it's a pun. If it's a punny little clever little wordplay.
Squeakquel, Chipwrecked, and the road trip.
No, like literally give it to me. That's so good. I wish your movie was better, but the title's slay. Honestly, yeah, not Alvin and the Chip.
Yeah, so actually,
what?
I didn't care about your highlight. I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't have one. I'm not quick on my feet.
I knew you weren't gonna like be able to answer quick enough, and I just wanted to get to the Squeakquel.
Yeah, I actually can't tell you. So.
But honestly, the Chipettes rendition of Survivor kind of goes off.
Wait, me thinking about how I'm gonna survive on a date if I can't think of how to answer a single question about myself.
Like, okay, let's do a speed questions. I'm gonna ask you questions.
Okay.
All right. What's your relationship like with your parents?
Good.
Okay, elaborate.
I'm an only child, and so it's good.
Okay, what was high school like?
Oh, it was actually really good for me.
What'd you do? Did you date a lot in college?
No.
Okay. What are your career goals?
Girl, I don't know.
Okay, I'm terrified to send you on a date. Life questions.
I'm not gonna sit here and talk about my relationship with my parents on the podcast. I'm
like,
not gonna delve into my childhood, into the dynamics of my household for the world to hear.
Honestly, I wouldn't have either. So I would have judged that one.
Like, nobody needs to know that. That's my life, you know.
But like, you got to be ready for questions. Like,
I mean,
I feel like when you like talk to, like, I feel like a green flag is someone who like is like comfortable talking about the relationship with their parents or like has a good relationship with their parents.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's like completely fine if they don't for specific reasons, but like, I like hearing about people's like childhood past growing up, like relationships with family.
Yeah, I like when guys have good relationships with female figures in their life, like mom or sister, or that kind of thing. That kind of reassures me. I know that's kind of maybe like an outdated like.
No, I get it. I guess
like notion, but it just like makes you feel like, oh, good.
How do you feel about like someone you're dating like having siblings? Like, do you want them to have siblings?
Because I'm an only child, as I just said, and I want to marry into a big family, like
I don't know,
huge family.
I kind of like the one sibling thing happening.
Not for me to bring up another niche micro internet celebrity, but Matt King, love you, Matt King. Matt King has the best, like, family, seeming apparently from the outside looking in. Family, like, I want to marry into his family. Like, every holiday, every family member goes, like, from what I can gather, like, his grandparents or somebody has, like, a big family home in Michigan. And they go and they do, like, family football games where, like, everyone's playing, including like the parents. And, like, they do games and, like, themed, like, things. Like, it just, like, seems like it's very, like, you know, everyone likes to be there. Everyone wants to be there. It's good vibes. Like, that's what I want. Like, I have a lot of cousins, but like, well, actually not even. I have cousins, but they're like spread across. And so the only time we're all together is like Christmas Eve at my house.
Like, you're closer with siblings than you are with cousins.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I have a cousin that's also an only child. So we kind of like grew up.
That's so weird that you don't have any siblings.
Right? People always have that realization after I say that. They're like, whoa. Sometimes,
it's just like weird to think about like growing up, like not having like anyone else to relate to.
Yeah.
Like anyone else for your parents to focus on.
Yeah. It was just me.
Explains a lot.
Do I have only child syndrome?
Not really.
Like, so a lot of people say it feels like I have like maybe a younger brother.
I don't, like knowing you, I wouldn't expect you to have any siblings, but you also don't like give off like
spoiled brat, only child syndrome.
Yeah. Because like you're pretty. I mean, I feel like being independent also kind of goes with being an only child slightly. For sure. But like you're not like whiny or complaining or like needs to get what you want kind of thing. Like you've never come off like that to me. So, which I feel like is what only child gives.
Oh, for sure. Only child syndrome is like needs to get their way.
I know some people like that.
Very spoiled.
Do I give only child syndrome?
No. But you do need to get your way, and I'm a little spoiled.
What was that? Who's mumbling now, Queen?
Do you have only child syndrome?
No, I don't. That was a joke. It was all a joke.
I'll have to think on this one.
It's not possible. I have a sister.
Yeah, you do have a sister. I like her, Kendall.
Shout out.
Shout out, Kendall.
Sorry, I'm literally like
no, we're overheating. All the fans are off in this apartment, and I'm dying.
Today, like LA decided to be like, okay, I'm going to the 80s
It felt like
now.
the first day of summer. Like,
no,
genuinely.
Loki, well, it wasn't like 2 days ago the first day of spring.
Yes, but today felt like summer.
No, it was hot. Like, I was like, I want to be on the beach.
Like, when the sun was setting, I was like, this feels like summer walk time. I want to go walk barefoot on the street.
It felt good, but like, oh, I love a summer walk on the street.
I love a barefoot summer walk.
Ugh, give it to me
It's
now.
on its way.
I'm thinking about being friends and going on a walk with Dylan Manette.
Dylan,
Braden, Cole, we want to go on barefoot walks.
Let's go on a barefoot walk. Our street is really cute.
Our formal invitation to go on barefoot walks with Wallows.
Literally, standing invitation, whatever you want. Hit us up.
Actually, she won't even be here this summer. So it's my formal invitation to go on barefoot walks this summer with Wallows.
In August, please do it in August. Well, is it even worth it to talk about the in-between stuff
let's
today?
finish it with that. Then.
Okay, because I don't have that much to say about it. It's just like, I realized, like, I was thinking about it.
Well, like, that's the name of our podcast.
I was thinking about it yesterday. We never, like, fully, because, like, we recorded the intro episode twice, so we kind of, like, skipped over.
No, we recorded it 3
details.
times, didn't we?
You're right. Sorry, my bad.
We've done that fucking thing 3 times.
So, like, we skipped over some details when, like, introducing ourselves in the podcast and stuff, and so we
Do
never
people know anything about us?
No, not really. Well, now they know that I'm a klepto and a pathological liar, and I don't have a nighttime routine, so...
They know nothing about. I'm the mystery.
They know you have only child syndrome and a spoon tattoo.
Mm-hmm. Anyways.
What were we talking about?
The name. We haven't really
my God.
discussed why we chose that name.
Right. We didn't really have like a discussion about what it would mean.
Well, talk about remember what it was originally?
Oh, the trying 20s. That's so embarrassing.
Yeah, it's giving flapper.
Who did we think we were? It's giving like every other podcast known to man.
Like, this isn't that though.
I mean, you're right. No, you're literally right. I don't know what I was about to say.
Yeah. Is this something new?
No. Literally not in any way, shape, or form. In fact, it might be something that's been seen a million times before. And in fact, worse than that, because we have technological issues every single episode.
No.
So.
The blankness.
Anyways, we didn't really discuss what it meant, but we just both liked the way that it sounded, I guess, because there was really no discussion. Like, we sent out a podcast focus group about the names, but
to me, like, it just felt like we were going like the first thing that the trying 20s, it felt like we were trying in our 20s. Like, we're in our 20s, we're trying to figure out what's going on. But like, when you suggested the in-betweens, for me, it was like this in-between childhood and adulthood kind of thing of like, I'm done with college. I mean, technically, I guess I'm not because I'm in grad school. But like, I don't fully feel like an adult yet.
Yeah,
because like
childhood and adulthood.
Like, I'm not fully developed and like I'm not fully independent. Like, I'm not.
We're in between like starting with no experience and being successful.
Yeah.
We're in between like who we were when we were younger and who we're gonna be.
Yeah.
Like when we're like more
completely. And just like
seasoned, I guess.
Seasoned? Anyway.
More seasoned, more knowledgeable.
Read the thing from TikTok.
Oh, yes. So then last night when I was on TikTok, I saw this thing come up on my For You page, and I was like, wait, we should talk about this. And this TikTok from Morgan.ag says, I'm in my, quote, in-between phase right now. I'm living a half adult life, half child life. I've outgrown the confinements of a child's bedroom. I'm in my grown-up phase, but also my I still need my mom phase. This period of my life is so transitional. It feels like I'm aimlessly floating through my late teens, stuck between a child and a grown-up. Everything is so loud but so quiet at the same time. I'm moving so fast yet so slow at the same time. Which literally spilling.
No, literally.
Because,
like, I feel like so much things are happening, but also like I feel so far away from success. And then like the whole thing like about like being away from family, like especially, I mean, neither of us have lived out of state before, so like this is like something new for us.
Yeah.
And like the feeling of like still wanting to tell your parents stuff, but like and still relying on them in some respect, but
I had to call my dad yesterday about my taxes.
No, like me FaceTiming my dad about car stuff. Like there's just like an in between of like I'm not fully developed yet as like an adult human, but like I'm not a child anymore.
Yeah.
Like I'm turning 23 in a couple weeks.
And
like,
also like the time is moving so fast yet so slow. Like day to day, I'm like, wow, like this is,
Yeah.
it's just another day. Like it feels so slow. But then I'm like, how is it possible that it's already
In retrospect, it's almost April.
it's almost April. We've already been here
No, we
for
were literally looking at apartments for possibly where we're living next.
yeah, like that's just crazy because it feels like it's moved so quickly, but like it was so slow at the same time. I don't know. It's so weird. It's just like so weird to like start to realize. Like I was even talking to my friend Tori on the phone today, and she was like, I'm starting to figure out. Like she was like, I know I've always known this, especially for the last few years, but I'm finally starting to get to the point where like I feel like enough of an adult where I'm realizing that everyone that is an adult still feels like I feel. Like still feels like a kid, still feels like they're 21. And so they don't know what's going on any more than I do.
Yeah,
They've
exactly.
just lived more of a life. And she's like, I'm finally getting to the point where I'm starting to realize that. And I was like, actually, weirdly, I feel like me too. But I still feel like a kid, so I still feel like I need to look up to the people that have lived more of a life, and like I need them to tell me what to do, even though they don't really know either.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just like a weird time of like making big decisions for yourself, and like there's like times where I'm literally gonna be like I'm so like bored with things and like life, and like there'll be days that I feel like literally so slow because I don't have anything, and like I like feel this need to like do things so that I can like get somewhere with my life,
Mhm.
and like Hunter and I will always text each other like, what now? Because like it's like what now?
It's like this is like this
You
weird
know?
phase in life where you're simultaneously feeling like you should be finding your purpose, but then also realizing that maybe you don't have a purpose and you're just supposed to like live. Like you're just supposed to like there is no path, there is no purpose. Like you're just making this life whatever you want it to be.
I feel like we have purpose.
I feel like I can
Like my
find purpose,
Yeah.
but I don't necessarily feel like my life has
No,
a
I agree.
purpose.
No, yeah, I agree. Like I don't think my life has a purpose, but I think I have purpose. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like you have passions and you have things that you want to see done and things that you want to, and then things that you want for your personal life.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
like stuff like that, which I can see, but I just feel like a lot of people like search for like a bigger meaning, like the greater, like the meaning of life, like why we're here, like
I think I'm just looking for like contentness.
Yeah.
Like and between everything, like I think that's just like what I want, like relationship wise, family wise, like career wise, friend wise, like just like contentness.
Yeah, to roughly quote Harry Styles, because I don't know the actual like wording of it, but if you're happy doing what you're doing, who can say you're not successful? Like that's all it's about, just being happy.
You know what? Let everything happen to you. Beauty and terror. Just keep going.
No feeling is final. Raina Maria Rilke.
How to throw that one in there.
Slay.
To conclude this episode, what is something you're looking forward to? Because like we've been talking about like when we like the past like 10 minutes we were talking about like in between and like having purpose and whatnot. So like give yourself a purpose of tell me something you're looking forward to.
The thing that I wrote down for this little closing segment was a lot more surface level than that, so I'll dig a little deeper. I actually
give me something surface level.
The thing I had written down was I'm looking forward to the Barbie movie because I saw the picture of Ryan Gosling with his bleached hair and tan skin.
You know what?
I was like, yeah.
You know what? I'll second that one. And I feel like it's okay to have like so like I remember back sophomore year when I was in the trenches.
When you were in the trenches.
I was in the trenches sophomore year of college. I was in the trenches.
He was fighting for his life in the trenches.
I literally was. I wrote down a list of things that I was looking forward to. Like Little Women 2019 was on there. New Pokemon game was on there. It was just like little things that like
little things can give you purpose.
Would bring me happy. Like while like I'm pretty sure I had like Wallows album at the time. Like just like little things that like I personally was looking forward to, and I didn't care how surface level they were because stuff like that like the new Pokemon game excites me. Like that was something that like genuinely brought me happiness.
Even the little things can
don't feel
give you
bad
purpose.
Having surface level things to look forward to, because I was gonna say, I was gonna say I'm looking forward to seeing Wallows and the Regrets live together.
Oh, absolutely.
Like that's something I'm excited for. So
absolutely.
You know what?
I will. You know what? That's a good lesson. But I'll give a bigger one.
Okay, give me something deeper.
I'm trying to push myself to just like do things because like that's what moving out here was for me. Just like forcing myself to do something because if I didn't do it, I was gonna regret it and I was always gonna wish. Mm-hmm. Because like I'm one of those people that I'm always fixating on like the lives I could have lived or the things I could have done kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So like I'm just trying to make the most of the life that I do have.
Okay.
And I hope no one from my job is listening to this, but I'm moving to New York well, I'm moving to New Jersey this summer.
Yeah, we're getting a replacement on here.
But I'm only going to be there for 10 weeks, but I'm moving with my friend Kat. And, like, is it the most, like, logistically realistic
No.
plan.
Nope,
Not
no,
by
it's not.
any means at all. But like it's always been a goal of mine to like live in New York with a friend. And
Yeah.
like as much as I can still see it happening, probably like after you graduate, like if we want to move out
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
I see that happening. But like you never know how things are gonna play out. So like why not like take advantage of opportunities when they come
No,
up?
exactly.
And I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to live with Kat again after this. So I was like, girl, you need a roommate? And she was like, yes. So
Honestly,
now I'm gonna be in New Jersey.
I'm looking forward to that for you.
Ah, thanks.
Even though you
Thank
won't be here. Who's gonna watch How to Get Away with Murder with me?
Oh, don't worry, Queen. We'll be done with it. Like literally in the next couple of weeks.
Okay,
So
I feel like I need to say something deeper now, but it's just because it's the Wallows concert. You know what? I'll say something. So I'm looking forward to I'm not looking forward to, but I am to shooting my short film this weekend because
Yes.
I am stressed about it. But I feel like if I have the mindset of like I'm looking forward to this, it'll be fun. Like I know it's gonna be overwhelming, but like it's ultimately like what I want to do with my life, and so
Yeah.
like this is just like that on a smaller scale. And so like I feel like getting through this weekend and it going well, or however it goes, like I
Mhm.
know that I'm gonna be proud of the final product, and it's just like one stepping stone to what's coming.
Yeah, regardless of how, and it's gonna be good, but regardless of like the final product, like you're gonna grow because of it.
Yeah.
And it's gonna advance you as a person and your craft. So
Honestly, spilling.
snaps for
I'll have
that.
updates on my film next week.
Yes, sir.
And I think that's kind of it because we've been going for like an hour 20.
Yeah. Oh my god. Sorry if I can't cut this down more than an hour 20.
You're gonna have to. No one wants to listen to us ramble for that long. All right, we're gonna go watch How to Grow with Murder season 6.
We will be finishing it.
And signing off.
Signing off. See you next week.
Stream cool for the summer.